Welcome back, everybody. Time for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and today we're going to take on another one of the new Naval Academy missions here in Alpha 6. We're going to do contests in the Black Sea. This is the Germans and the Russians contesting for control of the Black Sea. We have a battle cruiser and a heavy cruiser, and we need to sink the enemy battleship and battle cruiser. He also has 18 destroyers in this battle. Those are inconsequential to what we need to do. We get to build destroyers, but we primarily just need to take out those two main ships. So we're going to build a destroyer that is made for that purpose, if at all possible. So we're going to go as high as we can on speed while still being able to do everything else I want to do here. All right, so this is what we're going to go with here. We've got 5 deck torpedo tubes on the front and the back. I've got 3 times 2 of the 5-inch guns. That'll help a little bit with the destroyers. And we're going to dive in and see what happens. All right, here we go. Remember, the object here is to take out the battleship and the battle cruiser. The other stuff doesn't really matter, but this is going to be an interesting battle, to say the least, with 20 enemy destroyers out there. All we need to do is survive long enough to take out those 2 enemy ships, the main ones, but I don't know. This is going to be a really interesting battle. We're going to have to keep at a distance as much as humanly possible. All right, here we go. We've spotted our first enemy ships. I have no idea what it is that we've spotted so far. There's our first capital ship that we're after. I'm guessing these are destroyers that are coming in at us already. We'll let our secondaries kind of deal with him. Yeah, we definitely don't want to go right toward that guy. Oh boy, here come all the destroyers. The good news is my battle cruiser's got some pretty decent speed. I feel like I just want to target his capital ships, but because there's no way I'm going to be able to take out all of these destroyers, even if I target them. But I also don't want to have 40 torpedoes coming at me at once. So we'll probably have to play this a couple different times to figure out the best way to go about it. But I definitely believe the best thing to do is to stay as much at a distance as I can. Haven't even landed, well, I've landed a few hits, I guess. Nothing major. Go ahead and start going away from this guy. I want to take a look at what this ship actually has on it. It's got 11-inch guns, so it doesn't even really have that big of a gun. These destroyers are not going to last very long if they go up at him like that. Well, that was our first big hit on one of his destroyers, and it looks like we're actually kind of lighting them up pretty good. I mean, maybe that's what we should do, is go after the destroyers. I probably should control these destroyers independently. I mean, look at this. We're lighting these guys up pretty good. I already took out one of them. 19 to go. What I probably should do is just get these guys independent of the others and see if I can bring them around. Probably should have done this to begin with. All right, I'm just looking. All right, there we got another one. Keeping our distance. I guess maybe we'll just go ahead and take on all these destroyers for a little bit. Oh boy, there went one of my destroyers. Took 3 torpedoes. We're really not getting a lot of decent damage on this first capital ship. Only 9-inch guns on this one, but we've got a bunch of torpedoes on that heavy cruiser. About to lose my other destroyer. Has he even fired any of his torpedoes? Yeah, he has. Alright, let's go ahead and target some of his destroyers with my big guns for now. Because we're going to probably have to get in closer to those capital ships to penetrate their armor. There we go. As long as we stay out of range of his torpedoes, I think we can slowly pick off all these destroyers. There's another one. Oh, how did I not see that? Wow. One torpedo? Was that one torpedo? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this time we're going to go with 3 destroyers, and I'm going to keep them back with me. And I think we're going to go with the strategy of staying at a distance and trying to, because we're getting so many quick kills on the destroyers, I do think I can actually take out those 20 destroyers before I go after his smaller ships. We've just got to stay out of range of his torpedoes and keep a close eye on those things. Okay, here we go. So I'm putting my destroyers on AI control this time. I'm going to bring in the armored cruiser in behind me, the heavy cruiser, in a tight formation. And then we're going to start taking out these smaller ships as quick as I can. Beautiful. Right off the bat. Nice big hit. Hopefully that's enough to sink it. It doesn't look like he's going to flood quickly enough. There's another big hit. That one did sink, so that's 19 left. Get back. Looking at my ships here. I'm going to make sure I'm going away from him. Good, my destroyers are coming to the other side. I want to keep them safe as long as possible. Alright, I'm going to start turning back around this way. I'm just going to constantly kind of go in circles, I think. It's going to make it rough for my guns. But it's going to hopefully keep his torpedoes out of my hair. Oh, I thought we were going to have a nice hit right there. Alright, looks like we're actually getting out of range now. Well then, we just took out one of them with a torpedo. One torpedo caused about 3,000 in damage. So we should be down to 18 now. I didn't even see it. I just got the notification that it caused the damage right there. That was from our destroyer. Nicely done. Wow. Can't believe we're not getting any hits right now. I think we're still waiting for the cruiser to get his guns around. Looks like they're there now. Beautiful. That makes 17 left. And really, he's not making any real concentrated effort to mass them against me. So if he's going to send a few at a time, it's going to make my job a little easier. Here they come. There's 3 of them now. Beautiful. 16 left. So we've taken out 4. Let's try to hit whoever's closest to us. And then I'm going to go ahead and start turning again, in case there's any torpedoes coming my way. Alright, we've taken some damage here, so looks like York's going to drop to the back of the line now. What was that? 17-inch gun. Oh my gosh. We've only taken 1 hit, but it was such a significant hit. From a 17-inch gun that it did that much damage. That's what we're up against. And we can't let either one of our ships be taken out. So this is going to be tough, even if we take out all these destroyers. I think we've got this guy. He's got a flash fire. You can hear the sound. You can tell the difference with the fires because you can hear the sound from the flash fires. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn around in a circle again because he's obviously got torpedoes in the water on me. And he's got so many ships massed up that firing off a couple torpedoes is bound to nail somebody. Where did my destroyers go? Did they just completely leave? They're just leaving. They're leaving the battlefield. Okay, AI, that's not going to work. Get back there and screen. At least stay close to me. My goodness. So we're going to start turning around, which means it's going to take a while to get these guns around. I don't know why the guns are turning that way. So we're going to have to swing them almost 360 degrees now. Jeez. They're taking a hit from a 17-inch gun, a hit from a 15-inch gun, and then some hits from 5 and 3s. Man, we're having a hard time getting this guy. Trying to keep after the ones that are closest to me because they have the best chance to hit me with torpedoes. Good night. Alright, let's go after this one. Keep an eye out for torpedoes. He's coming right at me. Let me slow down. Is he ready to fire his torpedoes? He is. Guy's making me nervous. Take him out. And start turning too. Good. Bye-bye. Please tell me he didn't get any torpedoes in the water. They're coming at me. So that's at least 5 now. Long way to go. We've only taken out a third of them. Or a fourth of them. Alright, no more torpedoes from the cruiser. Let's hang on to what we got left. What is that over there? Probably another destroyer. Yep. That's 6. What is York doing? Our destroyers are finally in sight. I'm gonna keep circling because I'm just afraid of this many destroyers and the torpedoes that they might put on me. Alright, that should be number 7. There we go. kind of an annoying strategy to just kind of circle around. Oh, speaking of torpedoes, okay. That's what I was afraid of. All right, I got to pause here because what I need to do is I need to detach these two from each other. I need to go hard left with the York. And I need to use this guy really carefully here. This is going to be really tight. Trying to avoid these two. I don't know if I'm going to avoid that one. It's coming. Oh, man. I think I am. Wow. Whew. Okay. Alright, you can reattach now. Dang, that was close. Alright, York, anytime you want to swing around, that'd be great. There he goes. Now here come my destroyers. Alright, is that 7? I think that's 7. Oh man. A little concerned about the damage York's taken. Oh. So I'm not sure we're gonna win this mission today. I'll definitely be curious to hear your thoughts on strategies for this. I mean, number one is how do we build our destroyers? How do we use our destroyers? And then how do we stay alive long enough to take out a battleship with 17-inch guns along with these others? I mean, do we try and sneak around his destroyers? Like right here you can see his destroyers are starting to get spread out that way, which leaves the battleship kind of unprotected back here, but then the battle cruiser's over there. Man, I'm not sure how one completes this mission. And I just went right into a bunch of torpedoes. That's going to finish off the York, and that's going to do it for him on that one. He's done. All right, this time battle cruiser Bayern. The Deutschland is already over on that side. That makes me a little nervous. Let's get him to follow me. This time on my destroyers, I've got 12 5-inch guns on each one. I'm hoping maybe getting a few more guns trained on these destroyers right off the bat is going to give me a little bit better chance to take some of them out. I've really got to remove the torpedo threat if I'm going to have any chance at getting in close and getting at his big ships. There's one off the bat. 19 to go. And I'm just going to kind of keep going in circles. There's a second one. Very quickly, we've got him down to 18. I just crashed into one of my destroyers. Thankfully, it doesn't do any damage. Also, thankfully, we've actually got 13-inch guns on the Bayern this time. I think last time we only had 11-inch guns on the battlecruiser, which was a bit frustrating. But we've only got 6s on the Deutschland. So it just really does kind of vary each time. And I have no idea what I'm facing from my opponent. I guess we'll find out. I think we're about to take out a third destroyer. Just gonna keep circling. I don't want to give him a chance to get a bunch of torpedoes on me. Alright, there's 3. Or is that 4? I can't keep track. I don't remember. And we're going to pour some torpedoes into them with our destroyers. And the way they're bunched up, hopefully we can get a couple of hits on them. Alright, we took out 2 more. So I think he's down to about 15 now. Actually got 1 with a torpedo from the destroyers. So we've taken out a 4th of his destroyers already. Looks like we just got another hit on one. But it also looks like my destroyers are running out of tubes. They're running out of torpedoes. Here come the big guns now. We'll see what he's got. I haven't actually taken a hit from his big guns. So until we do, we can't see what he has. There's another one. And another one. So I think he's down to about 13 destroyers now. We can just keep circling like this. Then it really becomes a question of whether or not we can get in close enough to the big boys and take them out. Okay, so I've taken out at least half of his destroyers now. I've turned off firing on my 13-inch guns on the Bayern because I'm down to just 576 shells. But you can see most of his destroyers bunched in over here now. So now might be my opportunity to start hitting the battlecruiser, who appears to have some significant damage. But, ooh, I just took a couple of big hits at the Bayern. And I'm concerned about torpedoes in the water here, too. One more big hit from his battleship and I might be in trouble. He's got 18-inch guns on that battleship. But this is the scenario that I was looking for. Take out enough of his destroyers. Oh boy. Here come a bunch of torpedoes right here. Take out enough of his destroyers to where I can get around them, which is what I was after. Trying to swing around this torpedo. Looks like I did it. Okay. That's a whole big line of torpedoes there that really could have finished me off. I think we're going to get the battlecruiser, but then we just got to keep Bayern alive long enough to somehow get at that battleship, which is still behind the line of destroyers. I'm not sure that is particularly possible. But I think this strategy is a workable one. To whittle down those destroyers, give myself an opening to get after his capital ships. Seems like it can work. Let's get a look at this thing. That's an awesome name. Thing's got 18-inch guns on it. That's just absolutely nuts. Why can't I have a battle cruiser with 18-inch guns? Why does he get a battle cruiser with 18s and my battle cruiser gets 13? Those 18s at this range land one hit on my cruiser and I could be done. Either one of them. I'm hitting this guy repeatedly and it's just not doing enough. Really concerned now about where I am. In terms of my ammunition. Byron does have torpedoes. How many's he got left? He's still got 724 18-inch shells. We gotta sink that thing before I run out of ammo. Man, I'm putting so many hits on him, but he just won't go down. I'm just watching these torpedoes here. I think we're good. Come on, sink him. There it is. Awesome. Battle cruiser's down. Is that all I had to do? Okay. I guess I only had to... I didn't already sink the battleship, did I? I must have. Okay, because you have to sink the battleship and the battle cruiser. I guess I got the battleship and just didn't realize it. So, hey, it's a win. I will take it. So there you have it. I think that's probably the best strategy I could come up with. Take out half its destroyers, try to get around and get in close enough to be able to get a kill shot on that battle cruiser with the 18-inch gun. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts about all that. Use the comment section below. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.